Selamat pagi, Malaysia. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you and thank you for joining us today. As we navigate the morning rush hour, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us all here. For 60 years, Malacca Securities has been a part of Malaysia's financial landscape, empowering investors and helping them build wealth. Today, we have some exciting news to share with you that will take our mission to the next level. So please sit back, relax, and get ready to discover how we are revolutionizing the financial landscape once more. My name is Chao Wei, the Managing Director of Malacca Securities. As a homegrown award-winning stockbroker, we have always believed that wealth should be built together. We have been empowering our customers with the necessary know-how, market insights, trading tools, and advisory services to help them win in the market. With the launch of M+ Online in 2012, we have since continued to push boundaries with more than 250,000 loyal customers while remaining ever committed to providing a first-class digital experience for all our customers. Thank you for believing in us and allowing us to serve you. It's because of your amazing support that we have achieved some well-deserved recognition. At the recent Bursa Excellence Awards 2022, we won the Islamic market category in a clean sweep and emerged as the champion for Best Retail, Best Overall, and Best Remisier in Sharia categories. In the same year, we also won all the top broker awards and bagged the highest number of awards during Bursa's retail investor campaign. Our team of dealers and remisiers also walked away with a total of 7 awards in the top dealer category and 11 awards in the top remisier category. But we are not resting on our laurels. Over the years, we have received numerous requests from our customers to expand our investment offerings to include the global market. And today, we're excited to unveil to you our new trading app, M+ Global. This app will allow you to trade in both the Hong Kong and US stock markets with real-time market data. Now, you can have the latest access to a wide range of investment opportunities across a diverse range of sectors, including some of the largest and most successful companies in the world, such as Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Tesla. So why invest in the Hong Kong and US markets, you may ask? Well, for starters, 8 of the largest companies in the world are listed on the US stock market. And as for the Hong Kong stock market, it is a hub for high dividend yield stocks. The Hong Kong market is also a vibrant and dynamic gateway to China's largest companies such as Alibaba, Tencent, and Xiaomi. We believe that this is a game changer for all Malaysians. With M+ Global, it is now easier than ever to invest in these markets and create a well-diversified investment portfolio. But that's not all. We are also proud to introduce you Malaysia's first ever stockbroking livestream, M+ Global Live. This 2-hour session provides you a unique opportunity to ask us anything about our app, help you navigate through the app, and stay up to date with the latest market and insights. With exclusive promos and special rewards, it's also a fun and engaging way to learn more about investing and maximize your returns. So don't miss out on this exciting event. So what are you waiting for? So search for M+ Global in the App Store or scan this code now to download M+ Global and win the world with us.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M+ Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M+ Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M+ Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M+ Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy. Click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price. Or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M+ Global, winning the world.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M+ Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M+ Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M+ Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M+ Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy. Click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price. Or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hello, welcome everyone to today's very first M Plus Global Live session. Hi, so first off, that was an amazing opening by our Managing Director of Malacca Securities, Lim Chia Wei. Right? For everyone who is watching us right now, welcome to our very first session today. We are so glad you can join us. For some of you, you're maybe in rush hour traffic or in LRT right now. So thank you for taking your time to actually join us in this session. Right? So also feel free to share this link and invite all your other friends as well for this event. So before we get started today, let me just first introduce myself. Hi, my name is Aaron Uy. I am an M Plus Global Anchor, and I'm thrilled to be hosting you today on our M Plus Global Live session. And I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Hui Yi. All right.
Hello everyone, a very good morning. I'm Hui Yi here. I'm from Malacca Securities research team, and it's my pleasure to be here with you all today to witness this very exciting launching event and also our very first live stream session.
All right. So, just a little brief introduction to everyone. So, we are launching our M Plus Global app today, right now. So, this is an exciting new era in terms of the products we're releasing. Now, we are going global, right? So, and in tandem with that, we also have our M Plus Global Live, which is this session that you are watching right now. So, we will be doing 2 sessions every day on every weekday, right? So from Monday to Friday, we'll have 1 session in the morning at 9 a.m. to 11, which you're watching right now. And we'll have another session at night from 7 p.m. to about 9 p.m. So what is the purpose of this M Plus Global Live? You might be asking, right? So in this 2-hour session itself, we'll provide you a platform that provides you a unique opportunity to ask us anything you want about our app, from questions or concerns that you might have on how to navigate the app, and we will be able to provide some of the latest market news and insights as well throughout this entire 2-hour session, right? So throughout this stream, not only will you have us facilitate the session, but you'll also have a dedicated team of knowledgeable customer service colleagues on the back to be able to answer your questions and to be able to answer any of those burning questions or answers you might be finding, right? So feel free to ask your questions. Right now, I can see quite a number of you are already putting in the comments. So feel free to write all whatever questions you might need, and we will we'll try to answer and service as best as we can throughout this session.
Yes, and additionally, moving forward, we will also be bringing in some industry experts to share with us their knowledge and also their insights. And we will also provide some tips on how to get the most out of our products and services.
So we really believe that educating our customers is a key part of providing a top-notch customer service,
Yes.
right? So we're not only just here to help you, answer some of your questions, but really we want to be able to provide you this good base to start your investing journey. So whether or not you guys have, so some of you might be our earlier M Plus online user, so you might be familiar with this, and some of you might be asking for many years, right? When are we gonna go global? So today is the day, right? This is when M Plus Global is launching. This is when we can finally be able to stretch your investment journey further. And not only is this for those of you who are seasoned traders, but for those of you who are new and are trying to start out your investment journey, this is really where we want to get started, right? So before we continue on with some of the other exciting things that we have in our session today, just a reminder, Hui, about the app, right? So we just launched today,
Yes,
right? So would you like to share with them a little bit more about what are some of the disclaimers before we get started? So
for
yes,
example,
so for example, some of you, because this is a very new app launch, some of you might be experiencing some bugs or some technical glitches at the moment.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so
so
yes,
for those
this
of
app
you,
is new,
sorry.
and first, like few people might, I mean, has a chance to explore these apps, and we understand some of you might experiencing some bugs or glitches around apps, but we will constantly improve our user experience and deliver the best performance on this app. So we welcome you to share your experience and feedback. You can do it through the apps, and you can feel free to comment anything here also. We will try to solve your issues. Yeah.
So if any of you are experiencing any bugs and glitches, we will totally understand, and feel free to type your feedbacks and comments. You can do it in the app, or you can do it in the comment section below. Our amazing customer service guys will be able to answer any of the questions. And we really like this feedback is because we just constantly seek to improve our services and the products that we provide for you, right? So now, we have, as we mentioned, I think Hui, we should also mention some of the exciting prizes that we have today,
Yes.
right? So what are some of the prizes that we have?
So for those people who sign up with us today and register, and also deposit 10,000, so you can get 5 Grab shares into your account. Yeah, and from throughout the session, we will also have some mini games, which you will also get cash trading vouchers also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So so we have some very exciting prizes today. So just to wrap up your session, so we have for those who download and register today, which you can do in the QR app, QR code that we have, I think listed maybe about there somewhere.
Yes.
But so if you download and register the app today, you will have a 20 ringgit voucher that you can actually be able to be reimbursed later on. So this is just limited to today. Only 888 people, the first 888 who sign up, can get this voucher, right? So what are you waiting for, right? You don't want to. There are many people on this live right now. Don't miss out on this opportunity to get this reward, right? So yes, if you register right now, as I mentioned, you can get that 20 ringgit voucher. So, and the other prize that you mentioned, if let's say you are feeling like you want to get a little bit more to start your investment journey, deposit an additional 10,000 into your account by today, and you can get 5 free Grab shares put directly into your account, right? So what better way to start your investment journey than to have these shares immediately right in your account, and you can start trading immediately, right? So be sure to also stay tuned, because what do we have in store throughout the game? Some mini games, right?
Yes, we have some mini games, and we also have prizes given out as a cash voucher, which will be credited into your account as well. So yeah, the prizes will be announced at the end of the session. So make sure you stay with us till the end, and also feel free to share the link to your friends and family.
All right. So very exciting things. Launch of a new app, and we have prizes to boot as well, right? So let's see some of the comments that you guys have gone through, right? Let's just take, because I see that quite a number of you are already commenting in, right?
Yes.
So let's take a look. Yes, if let's say you already have a M Plus online account, don't worry, it is very easy to actually join into our M Plus Global account as well, because those two are linked in a way. Like whenever you join websites such as like Google or new websites, they'll just ask for your Google account. The same goes with this M Plus Global as well. So if you already have an M Plus account, it is very easy for you to also download and join our M Plus Global account as well, right? So okay, all right. I see our customer service team is handling it very well. All right. So we'll move on to our next session for today, right? So hope you guys are ready for the rest of our live session today. We are gonna be sharing with you some market insights. We're gonna be sharing with you some app tutorials as well. From the amazing, my amazing co-star Hui will be sharing some market insights later. But right, so before we get, we've already been talking about the app for quite a while. So now let's take a look at the app itself, right? So let's actually show you the app. All right. So So this is the overview of the app itself. As you can see, right, you have everything from, so we are really focusing on US and Hong Kong stocks right now. We are trying to give you the best of both sides of the world, right, with this new international app that we have launched. So we have, as you can see in the homepage itself, we have US, we have Hong Kong, we have also different types of sectors that you can be looking in. So this is really a one-stop app where we are trying to really provide you everything that we can with this one app itself, right? So, Hui, right now, take for example, like I'm new for investing, right? And I'm looking through the US stock market,
Yes.
right? How would I actually find out what are the what is the market trending like? How's it doing today? Right?
I think, if for me, I think it's a good start to understand more about the market through the market indexes. Yep. So we have three main indexes for the US stock market. First of all, I will look at the Dow Jones Index.
I see.
Yeah. The Dow Jones Index is comprised of 30 largest stock market, 30 largest stock in the US stock market, and then many people will follow it, and it's in the history for a long time already. Yeah. So when you
would you
click,
consider the Dow Jones to be one of the premier indexes inside the US market?
yeah, definitely. So when you click into the Dow Jones here through our apps, and you can see the performance, the open, the high, the low, the previous close, etc. The quote here. Yeah. So what can we see here? Also, we can see also the constituents like, what makes up on the of the Dow Jones is like companies like Johnson and Johnson, and also I believe you also heard about it like Coca-Cola, and also like IBM, Disney. Yeah.
Okay. So, I think one of the questions that our audience actually asks is that can we actually look at real-time data? Is this the most up-to-date data that we can see?
Yes, our data is the most updated.
Okay. So I see here we have up to 5 years.
Yes, and you can also click on the max also, which you can see all the history price.
So from start of launch of IPO all the way up to today, I can see what is the movement of this stock.
Yeah, we can see from here 2006, and then today is 2023.
Oh, wow. That's very, very detailed. So for any of you who are wondering whether or not you're getting real-time data, yes, you are getting real-time data all the way from the entire history of this company up to 5 years and up to 5 days, even up to the day itself, right? Up to today itself, right? So this will ensure that you guys get the best information when you are trading in your investment today. All right.
Yeah. And also we can also look at the S&P 500, which comprise of 500 stocks, which it can represent the overall US stock market better because it comprises of more more stocks and also more sectors.
I see.
Yeah, and also the third one, I'll look at the QQQ, which is the Nasdaq, comprised of more than 3,000 company listed on Nasdaq.
I see.
Yeah, it's mostly technology focused, which include stocks such as like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, etc.
I see. So if let's say I'm looking to invest in more like tech type stocks, then the Nasdaq might be an index that I might want to look into a bit more lah.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, all right. So if let's say I want to look at what are some of the top stocks, like because I don't want to, pick the smaller ones. I want to take top one, the one that with the most growth. How do I find out in this app?
So when you scroll down, you can see the market overview, sectors, and also from sector here, you can see what is the top performing sector here. Yeah, and if you click into it, yeah, so the US stock market is segregated into a few sectors here, so you can see all their performance, what is up, what is down. And also,
so what is the top performing sector at the moment in US?
So you can so normally we will look at the percentage change here.
Okay.
You can sort the sectors using the percentage change here. And so you can see what is the most released now is the managed healthcare. Yeah.
So all I need to do is just to tap under this, whether I want to check maybe this is a top gainer, which is the top gainer, or what is the change. So,
Yes.
okay. So this shows me all the least performing ones in order.
Yes, right.
So this one, if I tap it again, it will show me, okay, so I can see that healthcare is now the highest growth sector in US.
Yes, and you can also see the oil and gas companies outperforming because of the resilient crude oil price right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if let's say I don't want to look at sectors per se, I want to look at individual companies. How do I find out which are the ones that are doing the best?
That one we have got you covered as well, which will continue to scroll down here, and you can see what are the top stocks.
Ah.
Yeah, for example, we also look at the percentage change here.
Mm.
Yep, so these are some of the gainers.
See, all right. So I can see who are performing the best out of this entire US market, and also we have an option, right? You can also see who are the losers as well, if
Yeah.
that is what you want to take notice of. But we have essentially what you can see that in this one app itself, we are able to show you the huge market, the huge all the information you need to start investing into these international markets as well, especially when it comes to US as well as Hong Kong, right? So now that we've talked a little bit about US, what about Hong Kong, right? What if I wanted to find out a little bit more about that?
So it's similar. So you just click on the Hong Kong here.
Mm.
Yeah, I believe you guys can see also, right?
See.
So yeah, so the top three index I'll look at will be one of it. Definitely is the Hang Seng Index, which is this one.
Why is this graph at the moment not as full as US?
Because the Hong Kong stock market is actually on holiday today due to the Qingming Festival. So yeah, so the data we see here, the negative 1.2%, actually is
So
the
this really shows that it's real time lah.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So what are some of the major indexes in the Hong Kong market at the moment?
So you can see this one is the Hang Seng. Yeah, Hang Seng. Hang Seng Index. And then this one is the HSCI, which is the companies incorporated in China, but they listed on the Hong Kong stock market.
Okay.
Yep, and we also have HS Tech, which is more towards the technology sectors.
I see,
Yeah.
I see. So if similarly, if I want to look at some of the top stocks, I will just have to go under, let's say, one of the indexes. I just type under constituents, correct?
Yes.
So one of the indexes, I'll go under constituents. So these
Then
are
you can see what are the indexes actually comprised of.
Okay. So I can see under this, let's say we want to see based on market cap, right? Who has the biggest? I'll just type on market cap. I can see that, oh, Tencent is actually the biggest player in this index, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I think some of you might be very familiar with Tencent, and as you can see, we also have a bunch of the big tech companies actually in the index as well. We have Alibaba, we have
Yeah,
also
Meituan.
Meituan, right? So these are some of, we also have Xiaomi, right? These are some of the, I think, companies many of us know very well as well. So this app itself is literally, right, we are aiming to serve you better and more. So feel free to type whatever feedback, comments that you might have about our app. But essentially what we're trying to do is that we are trying to make your investment journey easier for you, right? Where all the information is at your fingertips on this M Plus Global app, right? So okay, I think that is there's definitely a lot more things to explore in this app itself. But before we get to that, ultimately, I see quite a number of you are asking questions. Let's maybe address some of the questions they might have. All right, so let's take a look. So, okay, let's take a look. All right. Okay, I see quite a number of you mentioning that you are having a little trouble registering for our new M Plus Global app at the moment. So no worries. For those who are having issues, please put it into the comments so that we can actually capture your name and find out who you are, and our customer. And you can also actually contact our customer service team at Malacca Securities to be able to assist. To be able to assist you with any of your registration problems that you might be having right now. So currently, like we mentioned, this is really our life where we are here to address any of the issues that you might have, right? So
Yeah, so I saw some people asking about the fees also. So we have free platform fees, but we have for trading, we have minimum $3 for US stock, and we have 0.1% of the fees. Yeah, let's see what are the other questions we have.
okay, all right. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'm an existing M Plus member. How do I register for M Plus Global? So when you register in the M Plus Global app itself, it will actually ask you if you are a M Plus online user before, right? So this will basically, as I mentioned, it will be sort of like when you're signing up for new websites, they ask for your Google account. This is similar, right? So if you have an M Plus online account already, it is gonna be a lot easier for you to register for the M Plus Global as well, right? Okay. So I think that is some of our question. I see someone else asking what currency is this using? So for you to be able to actually use our M Plus Global app, right? We actually utilize Ringgit. So you need to have an issuing bank in Malaysia itself who can be able to provide you that basic capital in Ringgit. Using that, you are able to trade with US and Hong Kong stocks. It will using Ringgit, but we have an automatic exchange within the app itself, right? So you don't have to worry about that. And once you sell those stocks in those countries as well, it will retain the US currency or the Hong Kong currency there, right? Okay. So any more questions? Any more questions that you're finding, Hui?
Hmm.
Anyone help? Okay, so we're just running through some of the questions that you might have. All right. Okay, all right. So okay, so we'll continue on with the rest of our session today. But before we continue on with that, so I think a lot of you are asking how to register. So we will actually play the video for you one more time. If you missed out the video at the beginning, we're just gonna play the video for you again so that you can get an idea, a refresher, if you will. All right, so can we play the video?
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M+ Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You're now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M+ Global, winning the world. All right. So thank you. Thank you for. So that was the video for our. That was the video for our on how to register. So hopefully that has helped some of you refresh on how to actually register for our account. But don't worry, right? We, as I mentioned, this is our customer service session. So we are hoping to answer any of the questions you might have and address them during this time, right? So
looking at the comment, we saw some questions on the ETF also, like can we trade ETFs also on the US stock market? Yes, we can do that, and we will talk more about that later. Yeah.
So I see somebody else also mention about whether or not there are warrants or CBBC. So yes, so I see quite a number of you are asking about products right now. Don't worry, we'll be able to address them later on in the second half of today's session as well. We'll talk a little bit more about what are some of the products that we actually have under this M+ Global as well.
Right, and also some people asking, is there any Malay session? Yes, we do have. I think around next week, or yeah. So we are arranging for you.
Yes.
And so yeah, stay tuned with us.
Yes, and not only that, but we also have a Chinese session later on tonight. So for some of our clients who are more Chinese Mandarin inclined in terms of language, don't worry, we have another colleague of ours. He'll come on live tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. to share with you some of his insights, as well as how he can help out you on your investment journey. So
yes,
do stay tuned for that as well. So I
should
think
we proceed to something exciting now?
yes, we should. So we've talked a lot about the app. We've walked through slightly and looking through the markets. Right now, I think we are, for those of you who have been waiting for our little mini game that we have throughout the session, now is the time. Right now is where you guys have the chance to be able to win the 20 ringgit trading vouchers in our session today, right? So just a reminder, if you guys haven't already registered and downloaded the app, go and do it today, because one of the prizes that you'll be receiving for everyone today, a limited number of 888 20 ringgit vouchers for today, right? So don't need to do anything but register and download the app and register only, right? So we have very limited number. So we are going to go into our little mini game right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So shall we? Right.
Oh, I think they mentioned. Sorry, is everyone? Is it hearing clear? Okay, so we're gonna go with our little mini game at the moment,
Yeah.
right? So our very first question, right, is name one of our favorite US stocks and why, right? So everyone, feel free to type in your answers right now. Don't worry, no wrong or right answer here. We just want to
Yeah.
know.
Just your favorite stock and the reason. Don't forget the reason.
So what is your favorite stock?
I'll say Apple.
Apple. Oh, okay. I see from her MacBook also a very big fan of Apple. Don't worry, I'm also Apple boy here, right? So okay, let's take a look at some of the answers that we have already.
Wow, Apple, Tesla.
We got a lot of Apple fans here as well. We have Tesla, we have Microsoft. A lot of tech people like a lot of tech stocks as well.
Yeah, we do have Coca-Cola as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your answers. So don't worry. In terms of if any of you are wondering who was the one that actually won the stock, we will announce all this at the end of our session today. So for those of you who wants to know whether or not you actually get the stock, stay tuned and stay all the way until the end. All right. Then you can find out if you actually won one of our trading vouchers.
Yes.
Right. So wow, well, I'm glad that a lot of you are commenting, showing all your favorite stuff. Microsoft because of its competitive advantage, right? Then one person, Microsoft ChatGPT, yes, very good tool nowadays. Uh, Johnson and Johnson, yes, one of the biggest FMCGs in the world, right? Okay, let's. I think we are done with that. Let's move on to our second question.
Yeah. Our second questions will be a little bit about the oil and gas company. So which, sorry?
Oh, this one. Other
Oh,
question.
okay. So, sorry, our questions will be, what company has the largest market cap in the US?
All right. So for those of you who have already downloaded our M Plus Global, you can find on the app itself, right?
Like what we showed just now, you can just click and then sort according to the market cap. So you can see it from there.
All right.
Some of the people commenting Apple, we saw Tesla also. So what are the correct answers?
So if you look through the app itself, or maybe you can Google also, right? I see quite a number of you. Yes, I see one person put MACD up there. So unfortunately, it's not a food stock at the moment, but
Yeah.
currently it is Apple, the largest. Well, technically, if you consider Apple also kind of a food, but so Apple is currently the largest with about 2 million USD. Not million. 2 trillion USD market cap. So, wow, I see one guy also put in the rankings as well. Right? Thank you so much. Right? So, thank you for all your creative and your creative answers. Right? So, let's move on to our third question. But before that, let me just remind you all to click the link and to register as well. We have the QR code for you to register. So, if any of you haven't done that yet, please feel free to do so right now. Now, moving on to our third question. Right. So,
Yeah.
name 2 EV stocks trading in the US market right now. I think for those of you who are in the EV space, this will be very easy for you to figure out, right? Right. And I think one of these EVs also we are hoping that can finally come to Malaysia as well. I think there's news on that EV, right, in Malaysia. Regulations are coming soon, right?
Oh, you mean the Malaysia allow the
Yes.
EV import? Yeah.
So pretty soon, yes, I see quite a number of you putting a question. Right. So, how many of you actually out there actually once Tesla comes in, actually wants to buy one of their cars in here? So I know I definitely want to do my part for the environment, but still Tesla is very, very sleek as well. All right, so I see a lot of you have got the answer right. Yes, there's Tesla, there's NIO, there's
Yeah.
also Lucid as well as some of you put, is GM in EV stock? I think they might be trying to get into the space, but I don't think they're considered EV at the moment, right? All right. Okay. Thank you so much for your answers.
Yeah.
Right. So let's move on to the next
Next
question.
question. So we have question number 4 here about the insurance company. So which of the following insurance company is listed in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange?
So this is a MCQ.
Yes, and we have first Great Eastern, and B AIA, and also C Alliance.
So yep, feel free to just type in what are some of the insurance company that is listed in Hong Kong Stock Exchange, right? And for you to actually find out which some of it, feel free to register and click on register for a new app. You can find it under our Hong Kong market as well, under constituents. Right. Wow, suddenly got Kunia come out. All right, I see a number of them saying GE, see Allianz also, right?
Yeah, and also note that to register, to get a cash top up, right? You need to click the link and also scan the QR code above there to register. Then you can only get the cash, right? Okay.
So the answer to this is?
The answer to this is B, AIA. So congratulations for those who get it right.
So you can, so if you're looking to invest in an insurance company, you can search under Hong Kong, under AIA. They have 986 billion Hong Kong dollar market cap, one of the largest market cap actually in the Hong Kong market itself. So if you're really trying to go for something very stable, AIA insurance has one of the biggest market caps, right? So moving on to our final question for this mini game. So thank you everyone for participating in our session and being so engaging with all of us, right? So finally, what are the types of stock available to trade by using M Plus Global, right? We have Malaysia stocks, US stocks only, or US and HK stocks, right? So I think this is a very easy answer for all, right? If you've been paying attention to our session, right, it is C, US and Hong Kong stocks. So these are the type of stocks, and essentially what we're trying to do, as I mentioned before, really we are trying to expand your horizons out into these international markets as well.
Yes.
Right?
So
okay. So right now, this ends our mini game for the moment. And like I mentioned, we will actually be having, we'll be announcing the winners for this M Plus Global Live, this Q&A session, this mini game at the end of our session for today. So just remind them again, what will they be able to win?
So the winners will get 20 ringgit of cash voucher, trading vouchers credited into the account. And the winners, like what Aaron said, will be announced through the end of the session. So make sure you stay tuned with us till the end.
All right.
Right.
All right, thank you so much. So we are going to go on a little break right now, right? About a 10 minutes break. But when we come back, we will be looking back in the app and we will be actually discussing some of the products that you guys will be able to look through in our M Plus Global app. So stay tuned, right? Stay tuned and we will be back very shortly.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy. Click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price. Or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the Edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap top stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap most active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M+ Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click order type and select market to buy or sell at current market price, or select limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M+ Global, winning the world. Okay, we are back on live. So I hope everyone took a good break as well, got a coffee, come back.
Yes.
Right? So we are back with our session. So I think we'll just take, I see during our time away, a lot of you have been asking questions as well. So we'll just take a few of them, right? I think there is one person asking about the 5 Grab shares.
Yes, I think, okay. I saw a comment from Benjamin, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says something about a Grab share. So when you open an account, you won't get a Grab share first. You have to deposit 10K of Ringgit first, and then you can only so that you can get the 5 Grab shares. So in total, it's 5, not 10 Grab shares.
And just to add on to that, if you download and register today, you get a 20 Ringgit, an additional 20 Ringgit trading voucher as well.
Yeah.
And if you're one of these winners for today's mini game as well, you get an additional 20 Ringgit.
Yes.
So these are all the prizes that you can collect today, right? So let me find, there's another question. Could you scroll up, I think? So I think someone was asking about the intraday option, right? And from what we have, let me see the question.
Bear with us. We are checking the question here because it's a bit lagging.
So the question is, can we do intraday trading and key in buy or sell good till date? The answer would be yes. Yes, you can do that, right? So I hope that answers your question. I think we have another question about ETFs again.
Yes. Someone asking, does it offer ETF? Yes, you can trade ETF also on the US stock market, and not only ETF, you can also trade the normal stock and also REITs, and also there are a lot of things you can trade off, and we will talk about more about it later.
Yeah, so we'll expand a little bit more on the products that M+ Global actually can provide. So I think we'll answer maybe just a few more, right? So one person actually asked about, let me see. Right, is there a deadline for the deposit of the 10K? Right, so for the 5 free Grab shares, it is only for today's session itself, right? So that's why, you know, we keep mentioning again and again, if you guys really want that, today is the only day that you can get that, limited to up to 888 people who can get this what do you call it?
Cash trading vouchers.
Cash trading vouchers and also Grab vouchers.
Yeah.
Right? Sorry, not Grab vouchers. Grab shares. we're not giving you vouchers. We're giving you shares.
Yeah,
right?
shares.
So right, today is the day that you deposit your 10K into your new M+ Global account, right? And I think yes. One more question. I think they were asking, would you be able to keep your US currency after you have sold a US stock?
Yes, you can. After you have sold if you sold your US stock, then it will stay in US dollar. If you sold your Hong Kong stock, and it will stay in Hong Kong
I
dollars.
see.
Yeah.
So so your initial first currency will have to be ringgit, but once you start trading in other international markets, you will be able to keep the currency of that market. So whether it be USD or Hong Kong dollar as well. All right.
And then I saw questions on the minimal share as well. Still, one lot is a little bit different from the Malaysian market, because for Malaysia we have to minimum buy one lot of share, which is 100 shares. But for US stock market, under normal circumstances, you can buy just one share itself. Like you can buy one Tesla share or one Apple share. Yeah, for Hong Kong stock market, it's a little bit different also. It depends on the companies, and also the lot size will depends on the companies, and also the share price as well. Yeah.
All right. I see one of our audience is also asking, is this real-time information? Yes, this is real-time information and data that's being sent to you. As you can see, if you are looking around in the app as well, we'll show you later on that the price and movement goes right up to 1 day, or within the same day itself. You can see the entire market flow and actually see what's trending as well. All right. Okay, I think so currently I think we are most of the major questions I think we have answered as well, and we've shared with you. We also have some of our other colleagues that are answering the questions for you as well, right? Hopefully we are able to actually answer some of the burning questions you have, and really be able to help you be more confident, right, in your investment journey. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think right now we will continue on to just sharing a little bit more about our apps. I can see that quite a number of you were actually asking about the what are some of the products that we have. I think quite a number of times there got people ask about whether or not we sell ETFs and whatnot, right?
Yes.
So for those people out there, where can we actually find that in the app?
So you can actually find it under US here, the United States here, and so you can click on for let's say, and you want an ETF that's related to Dow Jones, and you can click on this one, and then click ETF here.
I see.
And this will be. So if you want to explore an ETF related to, say, Tesla stock, so we can search.
So I think before we search for these stocks, for those who are maybe new to investing, what exactly is an ETF?
ETF actually stands for exchange traded funds.
I see.
Yeah, so it's actually a basket of stocks or indexes that it comprises of a basket of stocks or indices. Yeah, it's for investors who want to venture into a basket of stock instead of just one particular stocks.
I see.
Yeah.
So what I'm buying is not the individual company stocks. I'm buying the whole basket of it. Basically the movement of the whole basket lah.
Yes, you are right. And then the fund will have different features as well. Some of it is like active ETF, actively managed ETF, and also passive. And also you can see some of the features here. For example, the Dow Jones ETF, and for let's say I click one of it, for example, like this one.
Okay.
And then you can click on the profiles,
I see.
and you can see the industry allocation, where 24.87% is actually in the utility stocks, financials. Yeah.
So if let's say I'm looking for let's say an ETF that's more focused on tech, or maybe more focused on, let's say, medical, will I be able to search for some of these specific companies? Let's say, for example, like I want to buy an ETF that contains Tesla, right? As some of you mentioned, or Apple. As some of you mentioned, that's your favorite stock out there, right? How do I do that?
So for example, let me try. So there's a symbol here, so you can type this one. For example, Tesla.
I see.
Yeah. So when you click on Tesla, oops, that's not. Wait.
I think maybe it's within the ETF itself, I believe. Tesla. Okay. Right. So in here itself, so I think we can see everything from fund distribution as well as the inflow and outflow as well as capital flows right up to 60 days, or as a lot of you have been asking, for real time as well, right? So you can see how it's been trending over the last few days, right? And if let's say I want to find out more news about Tesla, let's take for example Tesla. If let's say I wanted to find more news or I want to learn a little bit more about the company, where here can I find?
So when you click Tesla here, and you can see the quote, and you can also change the time frame. You mentioned about news, right?
Yes.
So you can click on the news here.
Okay.
So we have news from different parties. So for example, we have Seeking Alpha, and we also have Trading Economics. And we also, so you don't have to like scroll through a lot of website to just get the information you want. You can like filter everything you want to use. So it will be more convenient.
Yes, because I find that as a trouble sometimes, that I want to invest in a new stock or I want to research more about it. Sometimes I'm like, wow, there's a lot of different places that I need to go. I need to like find out where is it from. Maybe I get my information from the start, you know, like maybe they don't have information about Tesla. So I can find all this under the app itself, under news, right?
Yes,
it's
right.
all consolidated in one. So if any of you are wondering that you are maybe not so well versed in this space, don't worry. We also educate you in the app itself. We provide you all the news, and not only that, but we also provide you a profile as well to get a big overview of all the individual factors in there as well. So what are some of the things that we can look under the profile?
So under the profile, you can look at the financials of the company, like the ROE, ROA here, and then the earning per share, net margins of the company. So just now you mentioned about the ETF, right?
Yes.
So you can also click on the profile here and then ETF. So yeah, so that you can see what ETF is actually related to this Tesla.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And for action, it's something like whether they do some, if the company do some share split or some like corporate action, then it will shows under the actions here. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So basically, if I'm looking to get an ETF that contains Tesla, all you need to do, very easy, is to search under the search bar. As you can see, very easy on the top. So for all of you who are Grab users or app, also this one very easy to find and search. So you just find Tesla, right? Tap under the first thing that comes out, right? And then you look under profile.
Yes.
And that is where you can find everything that you need. Financials, overview, ETFs, and then from here, you can start to pick what are the ETFs that you would like to invest in, right? So if let's say we want to go Vanguard World, right? You can see that Tesla is one of, you can see the Vanguard, profile, right? So over here, you can see the total constituents that they have, right? And what are some of the asset allocation. So you can be very well informed that this particular ETF that you're purchasing, what is actually comprised of.
Yeah, some of it's focused on equities, and some of it focused on like holding cash, or some of it maybe fixed income or REITs. Yeah, so yeah, you can select the ETF based on your your risk appetite. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So if let's say I am not looking for ETFs, what are some of the other products that is provided under the app itself?
Okay, let's see. So for US stock market, we also have warrants here. So if you scroll at the middle here, you can see the warrant, the orange logo here, you click, and then you can see some of the warrants here. So
So what is a warrant exactly?
warrant is actually is like a derivative from underlying assets. So underlying assets can be something like stock or ETF or something like that. Yeah. So it will be the derivative from that underlying assets. It will track the performance of it, and it also give the investor the opportunity to use smaller fund or smaller capital to actually buy. Something track the performance of the underlying assets.
I see.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that I can purchase some of these bigger stocks at a lower price, essentially.
Yes, but due to its nature, it's actually also riskier as compared to the normal stock.
I see.
So it's for investor who has higher risk appetite.
Okay, so basically it's not for everyone. It depends on whether or not you have the risk appetite. So you can potentially win big, but you can also potentially lose a bit as well. So so basically there is products for everyone who is interested on the whole range of risk appetite lah.
Yes, and you can also find Sharia compliant stocks actually for US stock market. So this Sharia here, when you click, these are all the Sharia compliant stocks. So Sharia compliant stocks is actually stocks that are follow the Islamic principles. Yep.
Okay, so that means we can see actually there's quite a number of Malay in our audience as well. So if any of you are looking to find more Sharia related stocks, don't worry, the US market has you covered as well. So there is Sharia stocks available as well. And for those who are looking to find a more to branch and diversify your portfolio as well into Sharia stocks, don't worry, the US market also has that all in this app itself, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we'll move on to another one, right? So what about Hong Kong? What are some of the products in the Hong Kong market at the moment?
So for the Hong Kong stock market, sectors, yeah. You can look at the sectors here.
Yes.
So when you scroll down, you can click, and then there are some of the sectors you can see here. It's positive.
So what is the most high performing sector in the moment in the Hong Kong market?
You can see the percentage change here. The semiconductors is also it's actually outperforming now. So, and also the gold counters, because of the gold prices actually rallied above this morning. I saw it's around $2,000 now. Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yep, and also, yeah, this is a special products for Hong Kong stock market, which we have warrants and also CBBC.
Okay.
So
what's a CBBC? You already shared with me what are warrants. What is a CBBC?
So CBBC is actually called callable bull bear contract. It's something similar to warrant, but the underlying asset is a little bit limited as compared to warrant, and also as the name suggested by the name, right, it's callable. So it's callable anytime before the expiry date by the issuer. So it's a little bit riskier as compared to warrant. Yeah, and also it's like, okay, if you think the underlying asset is going up, then you can buy a bullish CBBC. So if you think it's going down, so you can buy a bearish.
More bearish one.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially there is an expiry date on these CBBCs, essentially.
Yes.
So if let's say they are not traded within that period, you basically forgo whatever that is given out by them.
Yes, warrant is similar also, but the difference is that CBBC, because it's callable, so the issuers can actually call back at any time. So it's a little bit riskier, like I mentioned.
Okay. So thank you so much, Hui, for sharing your market insights. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea about what are some of the products that we actually serve and cater to our customers in this new M Plus Global app, right? So we have products for and instruments for all risk appetites, from those who are new, maybe you are looking to get into an investment journey, and for some of you, maybe you're registering today as well, right? So for those who are new, want something a little bit more stable, there's always the blue chip stocks that are those that are titans inside the markets itself. Or for those more seasoned traders who are looking for maybe a more returns on their investment, they can start to look into some of the other products like we mentioned, from margins, from warrants to CBBCs.
CBBC, ETF. Yep.
So we have basically stocks made for everyone, right? So to remind you again, right now, today we are getting is the launch of our M Plus Global.
Yes.
So make the most out of this opportunity right now with all the grab shares that we're giving off with your deposit of 10K, and also the 20 ringgit
Cash voucher.
as well. All right.
Yep. Shall we take some questions also from the floor?
Okay, come. Let's take some questions from the floor, right? Could we take a look at some of the comments?
Yeah. So someone asking, what do I need to do after downloading the app? So after downloading the apps, you can actually open an account with us. Wait, is the screen showing? Okay. Yep, so you can click on open account down here, this one. And so you can get started, and then you can do whatever, like just now, like what's showing in the video just now, to open an account with us. And also you can deposit your money. Also, you can explore more on the market, like what we showed just now. Yep. And
all right. So let's take a look at some of the other questions that we have, right? Oh. So, can we? Sorry.
we are looking through some of the questions now.
So thank you. Thank you everyone for sharing your questions with us as well.
Yes.
It's great to see that all of you are engaged with us, right? So let me take. All right. Could you scroll up just a little bit?
Yep, so I saw people asking what is the exchange rate used by this app on US share also. So when you deposit, you can deposit using the ringgit, right?
Yes.
And then after you deposit, when you want to buy say a US stock, then the app itself will convert your ringgit into US dollar. And if you want to trade on Hong Kong stock, it will convert into Hong Kong stock also. Yep. So it's a really convenient and also easy process for you.
Okay. All right. And I see quite a number of you guys are actually asking how we actually, is there a website at the moment? So currently we are running on the app for the moment, but we understand that for those of you who are, trading long term, maybe you prefer a desktop app version. So we'll definitely take this into review. We'll definitely take this comment and share with our team as well. And who knows, maybe very soon in the future, there may be also a desktop app version of this, right? But currently at the moment, we are only at the mobile app version, right? So let's take a look. Scroll up. Okay. So for those of you who are also asking about the currency, right? So the only currency that you can actually convert back is at the moment ringgit. So if let's say you got US currency, you have Hong Kong currency, yes, you can buy within those currencies within the app itself. But if you actually want to transfer the cash out, at the moment, the only currency that we can cash out in that sense is ringgits.
Right. Let's see what other questions we have.
So feel free to keep your questions coming in. No worries. Hopefully our colleagues are also helping to answer some of them, right?
Yeah. I think we have covered most of it from my side.
Yep. So any offline manual opening account. So there won't really be any offline manual opening account. This is all done through the mobile, correct?
Yes, but if you face any problem when you open an account, you can always call us. Yeah, during the our customer service will be available during the US stock market and also the Hong Kong stock market opening hours. Yep, so you can call us anytime and we will be really happy to help you.
And for those asking if there is a subscription model to this, don't worry, there is no subscription model to this. What you get is what you get, right? So just need to download and to register. There's no need for any additional, subscription tier system. We don't have that, right? We have it. Oh, price level. But in terms of the people who are entering just for the investment strategies, no worries. There's no subscription plan that you need to pay upfront, right? So I think there's some people asking about educational videos. Do we have more information offline, right? So we are actually releasing a bunch of educational videos under M Plus Global. What you see is actually one of the first few videos that we're going to release. Our very first one is just how you can get started, but we're going to have more videos on ETFs, on EVs, on what are some warrants that you've mentioned also, Sharia stocks also maybe one of the education. So feel free also to share with us what are some of the educational content also that you would like to see, right, in these videos. Then we can also be provide this service to you as well.
Yeah, and I saw some comment on about the stock fees. US stock 0.1% commission fees, minimum $3. Correct? Yes, you are right. It is 0.1%. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Let's take a look. See any other questions. You guys are definitely engaging with us. Need to scroll through quite a few of the questions also to find. All right, I think some of these we have also actually answered already. What is
okay. I think most of it we got.
Okay. All right. So I think we can start with our final mini game for today.
Okay.
For this session. Right. So hopefully we've answered some of your comments. You guys are amazing. You guys are sharing a lot. So we might not be able to get through all the questions today, but rest assured that we have taken some of your questions and we would be answering some of them in our later sessions as well.
Yes.
Right. So as we continue on with our session today, I think it's time for another exciting mini game.
So We have some of, we have some of the questions here you can answer. So as you can see on the screen now, the first questions will be, what types of stocks are available to trade by using M Plus Global? So the first one will be Malaysia stock, and the B, US stock only, C, US and also Hong Kong stocks. Seems like most of you have got the answer, right? So
Okay, yes. So for those who have been logging in, who've been listening in, yes, that is the correct answer. Congratulations, right? So let's move on to our next question.
So next questions will be, which oil and gas company has the highest market cap in the US stock market?
So we have Chevron, we have OXY Oil, we have ExxonMobil, or we have Hibiscus Petroleum. So, right, so pick your answer. I see some of you, yes, you're mentioning C, Exxon.
Seems like C and A is the most popular answer.
So for those who are on Facebook also, yes, we can see your answers. A lot of C. So, right, keep your question. Okay, right. So for those of you who have answered, right, a lot of you have answered Chevron, a lot of you answered Hibiscus, but for those who have answered C, ExxonMobil, that is correct. You guys are spot on, right on. So that is the correct answer. Congratulations.
Yes,
right?
it's around 476 billion US dollar market cap right now.
All right, amazing. Okay, right. Let's move on to our next question.
So next questions will be, need you to name 3 stock constituents of the Nasdaq index.
Right. So as you can see, we mentioned just now, right? You can go under the markets itself, under ETFs, and you can start to find the 3 stock constituents of the Nasdaq index. So you can type on the QQQ.
You can click the QQQ and then you can click on the profile that you can see the constituents. So yeah.
Okay, I see quite a number. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon.
Yeah.
You've got Meta also up there. I think some of you also put Nvidia, right? And some of you put, I think AMD also. Whoa, those are deep cuts. I see. Oh, somebody came in with some, right? Okay, right. So I think, yeah. So I think most of you are spot on with that. I see somebody also put FB, right? Wow. Very detailed answer. I see one also post up the quote price also.
Yeah, thank you for the detailed comment.
Right. So thank you so much. And yes, all these 3 stock constituents in the Nasdaq index, right? These are all spot on. I see a lot of it is on the tech industry. So congratulations, right? And then we have I think that is our final question for today, right? Right, so that is our final question for the mini game, right? Thank you so much for all your answers. Really appreciate it, right? So right now, in terms of the list of winners at the moment, we our team is still compiling it on the back. So we'll actually be announcing the winners of this 20 ringgit trading voucher on our social media platforms. So for those of you who are not following our platforms yet, not only download and register the app today, but also go and follow all our social media. Yeah. So follow all our social medias. If you've already been following M Plus online, thank you so much for doing that, right? And for those who haven't, go and follow to keep up to date with the latest news that we have.
Yes.
Right. So just a disclaimer for the vouchers that everyone gets when they sign up and register for a M Plus Global account today, right? Just a little disclaimer, that will actually take about 7 days to process, right? So you have to wait until the end of 7 days for the reimbursement to come back. But this reimbursement will only be available if you register and sign up today, right? So not just this session, but today itself, right? So make sure to get it in time. Don't leave it on for too long. Later you sleeping at 11:50 like that, then suddenly remember, oh, I need to. So yes, make sure that you register and sign up by today. Right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So we're just taking a look at some of the other comments. So that is the end of our mini game. Let's take a look at some of the other comments as well. Right. So we see quite a number of questions. Give us a moment. Right. Oh. So we have a person asking whether or not we can buy IPOs. So currently at the moment, we do not have that function in the app itself, but we'll take that to note and we might be launching it soon from what I hear as well from my colleagues. But currently it is not available, but it will be soon. So get in early, explore the app as best you can. So when we launch it, you guys will be already prepared, right, to buy when IPOs launch, right? I see we have a few more questions. Next, introduce SGX on M Plus Global. Who knows, right? The sky is the limit at this point. But for now, we have the Hong Kong and US market only. But if there's a big enough demand, who knows, right? We'll aim for that. Right. All right. So.
All right. What else do we have?
So. Okay. Hui, would you like to answer a few of the questions here? I see one person asking, is there any plan to include crypto trading?
Okay. For current moment, we don't have a crypto trading here yet, but we have an ETF related to crypto. Yep.
Okay, all right. So, what other? I see somebody asking about. Give us a few moments. All right. So we have a person asking, can the account be upgraded to a joint account later? So currently, no, right? It can't be put into a joint account. It is an individual account. Okay. All right. So. So, Hui,
Yes.
aside from, I think we've mentioned a few of the comments as well as some of the questions we've answered. So let's take a look back in the app
Okay.
to see what are some of the functions that they can use to keep track of their favorite stocks.
Maybe we can bring up the screen.
So currently, we've already talked about markets. And we've also talked about some of the products like
Yes.
what do you mention?
Warrant, CBBC, ETF, and stocks, etc.
So so I'm getting into this investment. I want to keep track on a lot of stocks. How do I do that, right? I can't be typing like, Tesla, Apple, Amazon.
every time, right?
Every time. So how actually do I keep track of some of these stocks?
Yeah, so For example, if you want to keep track of your Tesla stock, you can just search here Tesla, like what we did just now.
Yeah.
So after you click search, and then you can see a love button here, so you can click on it, icon. So it said added successfully.
Okay.
So when you click back, so you can click on your watch list here, so the Tesla will be added here.
I see. I see.
Yep.
So basically, I'll just need to go under the search bar, search for the stock I want, and then just click the heart button, and it will automatically be in this watch list itself.
Yes, and also you can also filter the news through your watch list also. See, top news is actually the overall news and everything in the market. So when you want to focus on what on your watch list, you can filter through this watch list news. So you see that because you have added Tesla just now, so it will be all related to Tesla.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, this is very cool. So it means I can keep track of specific stocks news related to that stock.
Yes.
Ah, so I don't need to go tapping into the individual page, because we were talking about news just now within the individual stock itself. So
Yes.
I don't need to go there to find out all these news. I can just find it under this news tab itself.
Yes, if let's say you add another stock here, for example, you click Apple here. Okay, for example, this one, you click this one. So your watch list will include Apple as well. So when you click on news, it will include the Apple news as well.
I see. Okay, so but it's not just like the watch news doesn't have to be put into just one market, right? I can look for Hong Kong. Let's say I want to look for Tencent, right? Can I do that as well? Add that on the news and my watch list.
Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, for example, what you're saying, Tencent, right?
Tencent.
Okay, I guess it's
I think there's an additional there.
this one, right? Yep. And then you can click this one similarly. So it's the same process, so it will be here.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
All right, all right. And I can also filter them based on price at the moment and also change, right? Okay, all right.
Yep.
Ooh.
And also, yeah, because I saw a comment just now asking like how to keep track on your portfolio also when you start investing. So yeah, this is what you can do. You can add a stock to your watch list, so you can filter everything and then monitor from there. Yep.
All right, okay. So thank you so much for that little demonstration, Hui Yi.
Okay.
Right. So as we are closing our show soon, right? It can't believe it's almost 11, right?
Yes.
So as we are closing our show soon, hopefully as we launch M Plus Global today, we have given you just a little taste of what it is to start your investment journey, right? So reminder again, right, to register and download the app. Because what are some of the prizes that they get today for if they download today?
So if you download and register today only, so you can get a 20 ringgit of cash trading vouchers into your account. And then if you deposit 10,000 ringgit today, so you can get 5 Grab shares.
And for those of you who have joined our mini game, right, you have the chance to also win an additional 20 ringgit trading voucher as well, right? So thank you everyone for attending our session today. Thank you that you have stick with us until the end as well. And for those of you who we haven't managed to answer some of your questions, don't worry, we will also be taking a lot of these questions back with us, and we will be able to address them in the upcoming sessions as well. Just a reminder, this session that we have, how often does it happen?
So we have it every weekday. We have a morning session and a night session. So the morning session will be from 9 to 11 a.m. So the night session will be from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah. So for those of you who didn't manage to play our mini game or didn't manage to actually hear us speak today, don't worry, we'll also have another session today, right? So for those of you who are wondering, I didn't manage to download and get my 5 free Grab shares, right? Don't worry, right? You can still register, download, and deposit 10K today to get it. And also at night, later on at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., we have another of our colleague, Alwin, to come over and do a Mandarin session. So for those of you who have maybe more Mandarin speaking friends who would like to also attend this session, feel free to just invite them to, first off, follow all our M Plus online social media, Facebook, YouTube, and stay tuned for our next session tonight at 7 to 9 p.m. as well. Right? So, before we close off the session, right? Oh, and also as a reminder, where will we be releasing the winner list for the 20 ringgit, the mini game that we played?
So we will be releasing the winner list on our social media, which is our Facebook. Yep.
So we also have a Facebook, we have an Instagram as well, right? So we'll be releasing the winner list all there. So stay tuned and follow us on our other platforms as well, right? So I think without further ado, we'll just answer maybe just a few more questions. I think. So somebody asked, I think in relation to our question just now, whether or not you can have a multiple watch lists on the M Plus Global app. The answer, so can you have multiple watch lists?
No, for now. You can.
Cannot. Oh.
Yeah, cannot.
Oh, so you cannot have multiple watch lists at the moment, but we are working on that functionality and that feature. So pretty soon you'll be able to split your watch list by the stock that you picked. All right. So, okay, I think that's about it for our session. Thank you so much for having. Thank you so much for
joining us
today. Right. I'm Aaron. It has been a pleasure to be able to share with you on the launch of this new M Plus Global.
Yep, and thank you for all your questions and all your feedback to our app here.
Right. So don't forget, we have another session at night, Chinese Mandarin session at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So keep that in your calendars, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.